Hi guys, here Miss Pinto. I am so glad that you are here. We're here together again, and today we're gonna be talking about loving oneself, loving yourself. Okay, so first of all, I just want to show you something. This is my red hat. My red hat. Let's see. I'm gonna put it on. I can't put it on that well because of what I have on in my hair. But this is my red hat. What do you think? You like it? Now, I find out that sometimes some people like it and some people don't. And that's okay, you know? But it took me actually a while to get to that, where it really didn't matter to me anymore what others thought so much. I started to listen of what I wanted, of what I liked. So today we're going to talk about that, and I'm going to read to you a beautiful book. Ready? Here we go. Unlovable by Dan Yaccarino. Alfred was unlovable. At least that's what the cat told him every chance he got. You got the ugliest mug I ever seen. No one could love you. Alfred tried his best to ignore the remarks, but it was difficult, especially since the cat had taught the parrot to say unlovable, quack, quack, unlovable, whenever Alfred walked by. The goldfish gargled in agreement. But what was it that made him unlovable? His snoring? The way that he ate? His little curly tail? None of the neighborhood dogs would have a thing to do with him. His mouth is too small to hold a ball, a big German shepherd sneered. His legs are way too short for running, snickered a greyhound. A pampered poodle chuckled. Did you see that face? Beat it, shrimp, growled a Doberman. You couldn't even scare a mailman. Alfred didn't like staying in the house since the cat was always making fun of him. The parrot was always squeaking unlovable, and the goldfish was always gargling in agreement. So Alfred spent most of his time alone in the backyard. One day, a new family moved in next door. Alfred tried to see if they had a dog with who might be his friend, but he was too little to look over the fence. As he was sniffing around, he heard something on the other side. Hello? Alfred called. Hi, came the answer. I'm Rex. I just moved in. My name is Alfred. And without thinking, he blurted out, I'm a golden retriever. Glad to meet you, Rex replied. Alfred and Rex talked for hours. Alfred said he liked sleeping in the sun, dog food, and scratching. Rex did too. Rex said he hated baths and going to the vet. Alfred did too. It began to get dark. Soon it was time for dinner, and they both went inside. That night, Alfred thought about how much he liked Rex and how much they had in common. Then he thought about the fib he had told. Alfred was sure they'd be friends as long as Rex never saw how unlovable he was. The next day, when Alfred and Rex were chatting, a squirrel jumped onto the fence between them. They both barked at it. The squirrel took one look at Alfred and climbed up the tree. Rex said, You should show that squirrel who's boss, Alfred. But Alfred was thinking, if Rex ever sees me, he'll run away too. Rex said one day. Then I can squeeze through to your side and we can meet. Alfred heard Rex digging. When he heard Rex wiggle under the fence, he ran and hid behind a bush. Then he heard Rex call, Alfred, where are you? Suddenly, Rex poked his head into the bush where Alfred was hiding. Huh? You look just like me, gasped Alfred. Whoa, this is great, said Rex. You're not a golden retriever after all. Alfred had to laugh. Oh, who cared what the others said? Rex was his friend, and Rex liked him just the way he was. Together, Alfred and Rex ran. They jumped. They played, and Alfred never felt unlovable again. The end. What do you think about the book? Wasn't that a beautiful book? Well, Unlovable is a story of the little dog that thought he was unlovable, right? Because everybody told him that he was. But when he met someone that looked just like him and accepted him just the way he was, he started to understand that he was actually very lovable. And when he accepted that into his heart, he was so happy playing with that other exact dog, playing all the time, jumping. He never felt alone anymore. So the same thing happens for us. And I have something that I want to say to you, okay? One of the toughest things is to love somebody that has done something mean to you. Kind of like the little dog, Alfred, with the cat and the fish, right? It can be tough to love somebody that has done something mean to you. But especially when that somebody has been yourself. Have you ever done anything mean to yourself? Maybe believing what others say about you. Maybe, saying it to yourself after no one even is there. You repeat it to yourself. That can be pretty mean. Well, it is very important to look inside yourself and find that loving part of you. Kind of like Alfred found Rex. Alfred found himself. That's the part you must take good care of and never be mean to, because that's the part of you that allows you to love others. And others happen to be anyone you are with at any time of your life. Respecting and loving others can give everybody a good feeling. Okay, guys, now you know. Love yourself. Do a small exercise. Go to the bathroom. Lock yourself in the bathroom so nobody can see. Look at yourself in the mirror. Look at yourself, your eyes in the mirror, and smile. And then when you're strong enough, you can even say, I love you. It may sound at the beginning like it may not be true, but the more you say it, the more it comes true. Look at yourself, smile, and say, I love you. Bye, guys.